Blackstone Audio presents Soldier's Joy by Tobias Wolff. This book is read by Anthony Heald.
On Friday, Hooper was named driver of the guard for the third night that week. He'd recently been broken in rank again, this time from corporal to PFC, and the first sergeant had decided to keep Hooper's evenings busy so he wouldn't have leisure to brood. This was what the first sergeant told him when Hooper came to the orderly room to complain. "It's for your own good," the first sergeant said. "Not that I expect you to thank me." He moved the book he'd been reading to one side of his desk and leaned back. "Hooper, I have a theory about you," he said. "Want to hear it?" "I'm all ears, Top," Hooper said. The first sergeant put his boots up on the desk and stared out the window to his left. It was getting on toward 5 o'clock. Work details had begun to return from the rifle range and the post laundry and the daycare center where Hooper and several other men were excavating a wading pool without aid of machinery. As the trucks let them out, they gathered on the barrack steps and under the dead elm beside the mess hall, their voices a steady murmur in the orderly room where Hooper stood waiting to hear himself analyzed. "You resent me," the first sergeant said. "You think you should be sitting here. You don't know that's what you think because you've totally sublimated your resentment, but that's what it is, all right. And that's why you and me are developing a definite conflict profile. It's like you have to keep fucking up in order to prove to yourself that you don't really care. That's my theory, you follow me?" "Top, I'm way ahead of you," Hooper said. "That's night school talking." The first sergeant continued to look out the window. "I don't know," he said. "I don't know what you're doing in my army. You've put your 20 years in. You could retire to Mexico and live like a dictator. So what are you doing in my army, Hooper?" Hooper looked down at the desk. He cleared his throat, but said nothing. "Give it some thought," the first sergeant said. He stood and walked Hooper to the door. "I'm not hostile," he said. "I'm prepared to be supportive. Just think nice thoughts about Mexico, okay? Okay, Hooper?" Hooper called Mickey and told her he wouldn't be coming by that night after all. She reminded him that this was the third time in 1 week and said that she wasn't getting any younger. "What am I supposed to do?" Hooper said. "Go AWOL?" "I cried 3 times today," Mickey said. "I just broke down and cried. And you know what? I don't even know why." "What did you do last night?" Hooper asked. When Mickey didn't answer, he said, "Did Briggs come over?" "I've been inside all day," Mickey said, "just sitting here. I'm going out of my tree." Then, in the same weary voice, she said,
"Sample complete. Ready to continue?"